What's up guys, WWE Stage Creator back in another video. Today I'll be reviewing this horrible Hell in a Cell 2019 pay-per-view. What the did I just see? This pay-per-view was so disappointing. Only like 3 or 4 matches announced before the show, and then we just got a bunch of filler bull we did not need on this show, and the horrible disappointing ending. I mean, how the hell could you like this show? We will get into this. This was absolutely ridiculous. They screwed the Fiend over, but there is a reason for it, and I'll tell you later on. But starting off, at the start of the show, we had the best match of the night, Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. Inside the Hell in a Cell, and these women really took the fight to each other. It was a really good match. We did an epic figure match of it. Go check it out. It was before the match happened, and we had some really awesome spots in it as well, so go check it out. But as I predicted, Becky Lynch wins, and a lot of people seem shocked at ringside, but you know, if Seth is going to stay champion on Raw, Becky's going to stay with him because they're engaged, and the man's not going to lose to Sasha Banks. The man is like one of the top stars in WWE today. She's not taking a loss anytime soon, so it's pretty obvious she was going to keep the title. But these women had a really good Hell in a Cell match. They stayed within the cell except for fighting outside of it at the start. And they did a really creative spot with the chair being like elevated in the corner of the cell by kendo sticks. And Becky put Sasha on the chair and then jumped off the apron and hit a drop kick. Really cool. Nothing too special, but it was pretty unique and really nice. Got to give him props for that. But the ending came when Becky Lynch hit the Bexploder off the second rope onto a bunch of chairs in the ring, then locked in the Disarm Her to pick up the win here. And yeah, Becky Lynch, the man, still the Raw Women's Champion, so it looks like she'll be staying on Raw. Then we had the Tornado tag between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan teaming up to verse Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Pretty entertaining match. I'm glad that they made it a Tornado tag, or else it would have been pretty boring. But there was some nice moments with the Hurricanrana off the announcer's table and the spear through the announcer's table, and it looks like we're building to a gradual babyface turn for Daniel Bryan, and I assume he'll bring back the yes chant eventually, not straight away because he's just turned back babyface, so it'll take a while, but I think he will bring back the yes chants. But these two, instead of a handshake, they gave each other a hug to end the match. So yeah, pretty good match there and nice moment. Then we had a thrown together match between Randy Orton and Ali, and it was a good little spotlight for these guys, and I really appreciated that they actually gave a match with a little bit of story, because Randy injured Ali months back and that cost Ali some opportunities. So it was a good little match here. Randy destroyed him on the announcer's table, and he had like welts on his midsection. And yeah, it looked pretty brutal. And then Randy was going for an RKO, and Mustafa Ali, or Ali, they call him now, he did like a handstand to reverse it, which was really cool. And he did a roll-up. He could have won right there. They probably should have done that, but I guess Randy Orton's the biggest star here. And Ali went for the rolling facebuster. He went for the rolling facebuster, and when he did the roll, Randy Orton caught him with that RKO out of nowhere, and Randy wins the match. Pretty good piece of business right here, and a good filler match. Women's Tag Team Championships were on the line. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defended against the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. And now we have new tag team champions in the women's division. Asuka used the green mist to blind Nikki Cross and then kicked her in the head. 1, 2, 3. New champions. Okay, don't really care about the women's tag titles anyway, but cool to see Asuka and Kairi Sane doing something. I've always been a big fan of Asuka, and they've kind of dwindled her ever since she won the Royal Rumble, honestly, having her lose at WrestleMania. They tried to revamp her too. She beat Becky Lynch, the man, at Royal Rumble 2019, and then really went downhill after that. But now she's the Women's Tag Team Champion. Hopefully means bigger things for her. Never been a fan of Kairi Sane that much. don't really like the pirate gimmick, but she's alright and she did pretty good work in NXT. But yeah, we have new women's tag team champions, pretty cool. Then we had Braun Strowman being the tag team partner of the Viking Raiders against the OC. Pretty thrown together match, filler here, but also advertising Braun and Tyson Fury. It ended in a disqualification because the OC all teamed up on Braun Strowman, and then Braun Strowman beat them all up. The Viking Raiders came back in. Then Braun Strowman knocked out AJ Styles with a punch, and you're building up that Tyson Fury stuff. And then AJ Styles sold the hell out of it, wobbling out of the ring, could barely walk. It was pretty funny, but yeah, it was pretty skippable. Honestly, this whole pay-per-view, except for the first match, is pretty skippable. But yeah, biggest thing to come out of this is just hyping up the Tyson Fury, Braun Strowman stuff. Nothing special here. Then we had a new SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, the 10-time Women's Champion. Jesus, she has had such a push. Wow, I bet you they'll probably do the 16-time champ for Charlotte Flair. That's pretty crazy. She's been pushed over the top, but she is a really great talent, and she definitely deserves it. And yeah, new champion, and 2 new champions on a pretty damn forgettable show. So yeah, we probably won't even remember it. But getting to the main event, I absolutely hated what they did here. So we got an awesome entrance by the Fiend, and then in the match they used this red lighting to make it darker and more like a horror movie or something. And I kind of like it, but I kind of didn't like it, and I don't know how I feel about it. But basically the whole match was the Fiend is just unstoppable. The Fiend can't be stopped. Seth Rollins hit him with like 20 curb stomps, not even affecting the Fiend. So what does Seth Rollins have to do to beat the Fiend? And then he put a ladder, a chair, and a toolbox on the head of the Fiend, and then got the sledgehammer. And the referee was like, no, don't do it, you're gonna kill him. And then Seth hit him with it. Then the bell rings for some reason, and then the stretcher comes out, and all the medical people and referees, and they're acting like Seth killed him. And I get the story where it's like Seth can't beat the Fiend, he's unstoppable, so he has to go to extreme lengths. But it's a Hell in a Cell match, though. If it was a normal match or no DQ match, I get it. But it's a Hell in a Cell match. There's no DQs. There's so many crazy stuff that has happened in a Hell in a Cell. Why the hell would the match be stopped here? And the Fiend is unstoppable. So, I mean, and he just got back up. Why didn't they just restart the match? It was so stupid. The fans were pissed. I'm pissed. This is so annoying, and the reason that this happened is because of Fox. Fox wants the Fiend on SmackDown, and they can't have the Universal Champion on SmackDown, so this is why it's not leading to him winning the Universal Championship unless they change their mind and try to rectify this situation. But this is ridiculous. They backed themselves into a corner. If you wanted to put the Fiend on SmackDown, you shouldn't have done this match. You really shouldn't have done it. This was stupid. Very, very bad finish. One of the worst in history. My God. Just very disappointing. People are pissed. Just no good. Overall, very disappointing show. Definitely don't recommend watching this other than maybe the Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks match if you are interested. But yeah, definitely check out the Seth Rollins Fiend action figure match if you haven't already. Way better than what you got at the real show. Go check it out. But thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below what you thought of this pay-per-view. I'd really like to hear from you guys. Please like this video. Comment down below. Subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this. And I'll see you guys on the next video.